Although family life and society are in a constant flux, we all still need the basic essentials to survive: food, drink, water, emotional support, and love. Before each of us was born, we all occupied a space in our mother's womb. These 9 months make up an individual's fetal development. I'm authorized to give this speech due to the extensive research I have conducted on fetal development along with my own knowledge as a soon-to-be parent. My purpose is to inform you on the 3 trimesters during pregnancy, the changes in the fetus, uterus, and placenta. During my speech, I will explain the major developments occur in the fetus, changes in the mother, as well as changes in the placenta and the uterus. During the first trimester after conception, a multicellular structure called a blastocyst is formed. By 2 weeks. The baby is called an embryo, and another part of the first live egg makes up the placenta. The embryo has a heartbeat by the 25th day after conception. Most people are unaware of how active an embryo actually is. They have legs to kick and arms to move, and they usually suck their thumb, but these movements won't be felt until the second trimester. The second trimester is really considered as the development period because the fetus organs and structures begin to enlarge and mature. In this trimester, hair, eyelashes, and eyebrows grow, as well as fine downy hairs that cover the body called lanugo. Forming in the baby's intestines is meconium, a collection of digestive enzymes and residue from swallowed amniotic fluid. It is even possible to feel the fetus move during this trimester, which is known as quickening. As the third trimester approaches, the baby looks more and more like it will at birth. Its skin is starting to fill out. Fingernails might even need to be cut at birth. Antibodies from the mother pass to the baby, with short-term immunity to diseases the mother is immune to. This is reviewed from MayoClinic.com. My second point is, it is common in the early part of pregnancy to feel tired and sleep more often. Many mothers suffer from morning sickness, which is not limited to the morning time. A common change is the absence of the mother's period. Physically, the breast may become more tender and the areola darker. Hormones surge during this trimester, which make the majority of mothers emotional. In the second trimester, pregnancy symptoms such as fatigue and nausea have come to an end or are more tolerable. The milk gland starts to produce small amounts of colostrum. Colostrum is a yellowish fluid produced before breast milk. The mother may feel more energized, still emotional, but excited since it's during the halfway mark. The honeymoon or second trimester is over, and a lot of those first trimester symptoms are returning. The third trimester brings joy and anticipation to meet the almost fully developed fetus. It also brings many aches, pains due to the baby growing. Before the lightning phase, all of its mother's room is occupied. Mothers notice that after the lightning phase, the baby drops into the pelvis and they can breathe more better. And this is brought to you by babycenter.com. The third point, in the first trimester, the uterus begins to enlarge. The lining becomes thick with increased blood supply. By 12 weeks, the placenta is completely formed and serves as an organ for producing hormones and exchanging nutrients and waste products. At the end of this trimester, the uterus is the size of a grapefruit. The uterus expands to the abdominal cavity to accommodate the growing baby, placenta, and level of amniotic fluid. The measurement from the mother's pubic bone to the top of uterus normally corresponds with how many weeks the mother is pregnant. Placenta is fully developed by week 23 and covers about half of the inner surface of the uterus. This contracts periodically, which might not be noticeable. At the end of this trimester, the uterus is about at the location of the navel. During the last trimester, the amniotic fluid decreases and the uterus becomes more sensitive to oxytocin. You also will notice more contractions. Once the placenta is expelled at birth, it appears round, flat, and about 1 inch thick. This is reviewed from the book listed and works cited. In conclusion, I have informed you on the 3 trimesters of pregnancy and the changes in the fetus, placenta, and uterus. I discussed major developments that occur in the fetus, changes in the uterus and placenta, as well as changes in the mother. I am credible to share this information with you because, as I stated, I have done extensive research on this particular topic. Now that you know how a fetus is developed, does it excite you to see a newborn, to know that they are at a stage you recently came from? It excites me to know what I cannot physically see myself, and I hope you have enjoyed this speech as well as receiving some valuable information.